Oh no, I was muted. Hello, hello, one and all, welcome to this Peasant Militia return. The first stream that I did was an abject disaster that I barely recovered from. But last stream, I went through just 5 days of game time and now have a fairly respectable, if ragtag, group of chatty militia. Did get a name request, and I was thinking that this absolute Chad of a high-rolling dayteller could be a great candidate for the lovely viewer Blackbeard to claim. Hopefully that will be satisfactory, because this dayteller is, 69 melee, like with no talent stars, is max rolling everything. Maybe it won't turn out so insane, but so far so good. So let's take a short minute to sort of inventory what we've got on the squad and what I should be doing. So, we're up to 16 pros. We've got generic frontliner who's not very good, generic frontliner who's fine, but I don't know, pretty low hit points. Generic frontliner who I think is actually much better than the stat card initially looks because of these injuries. Little Turd, the banner, who I think we're gonna probably get, well, probably Fort Mined next, but I think is on the way to anticipation. I suppose there's still a little ways away because it'll probably be Fort Mined at 6 and then Nimble at 7. Anticipation at level 8. Should be Dodge at level 9. I guess it kind of depends. Need to think about that one a little bit. Blackbeard, formerly Wigmar, generic frontliner, but very good one. Einar, same deal, but very good offensively. We mostly have offensive bros. We really don't have much in the way of defensive. Erling, another generic frontliner. Ruthard, generic frontliner. Sorrel, generic frontliner. Malta, who's going to be a nimble tank for us. Janold, who weirdly enough looks to be a thrower. Kettlemund, thrower. Geralf, drunken thrower, that'll be fun. We'll take a little while to get there, and we'll definitely be taking fast adaptation, but Drunkard does increase throwing damage. And then we've got Adler, generic frontliner, who's okay. Hey, Final Overdrive, it's going great. How are you? And then Ingmar, another generic frontliner. So really what I need is, I need some more defensive specialists in the form of like nimble tanks that I can build, and then I'm also really kind of needing a couple more throwers. So poachers are going to be good pickups, potentially militia, but militia can be a bit expensive sometimes. So right now the team needs tools and just fights and levels. I don't normally, for my first follower, get the drill sergeant, but given the current state of the company and the low levels, I actually might. So right now I'm thinking I should focus on achieving this ambition and raiding as many caravans as possible. Oh, all right. Hey, Final Overdrive. That's great to see. Glad to See a little cross-pollination over from YouTube. We just started this stream, so you're catching it right at the beginning. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna head to Goldfest, I suppose. Actually, what were these contracts? Follow tracks for Crystal Skull. I mean, I could. I'm going to turn on this noble faction, so I don't really care about, you know, gaining rep with them. You know, I'm gonna go nuclear. Just go postal, go whatever, attack all of them. I think I just need to go somewhere where I can get some tools. So, since Goldfest has a workshop and ore smelters and a blast furnace, but especially the workshop, they will have cheap tools. So that is where I should go. But yeah, the trading caravan run was fun. It was nice to be able to fish for chads, which is something I don't. Oh my god, why is that? Thought I'd clicked on it. Anyway, it's something I don't normally get to do, and obviously isn't something you get to do with Peasant Militia. Not really, anyway. Alright, they're still 3 hexes away, so we'll let them come to me. Oh my goodness. Yes. Rough is an understatement. So did you see the infamous fight against the zombies and geists? Because yikes. That was pretty rough. It was definitely a fight that, like, you know, it shouldn't have happened. Like, I just shouldn't have done that fight, period. So then I had to get into recovery mode, and that was something. I should have a, you know, I should, since in game, you know, that infamous fight against orcs that happened just prior to the game beginning is like the Battle of Many Names. Oh, boy, if you haven't seen that fight then, sorry for the spoilers. There is one fight that goes really comically bad, and well, you'll just have to see it. But I should give it a name. What should that name be? I'm not sure. Any suggestions? Manifest Destiny's Child. You've had some real zingers when it comes to, you know, HOAs. Okay. I like that. Something of souls. Let's see, hold on. What I should do is look up the name of the place. Let's go to the world map and see what the place's name is, and then make a variant based on that. The Hollow Bones Crypt. I mean, that's already a pretty good, like, name for a place for there to be lots of death. You got a contract to find a place you did, and they offered keep the place hidden. Oh, so that person offering to keep the place hidden is... maybe the game could explain it better, but that is a second actor that is not the people who contracted it with you. So you get paid by both, and they, I don't know, maybe narratively they find out that you told that other party. Why get paid once when you could get paid twice? Yeah, you get cold relations. Sometimes that's fine though. Obviously sometimes you want to keep good relations, but I would say there's a decent number of times where just choosing to get paid both is fine. Hill of Swords from Berserk. I am not familiar. Alright, this place has much more expensive tools than I would have expected, given they have a workshop, ore smelters, blast furnace. For some reason I really thought tools would be cheaper here with all the structures creating them. There are a lot. And there's a good buy price. So I'm gonna sell stuff, but still. Oh. Sticks to each of the dead, covering swords on the ground on the hill. I mean, that's nice poetic imagery. However, doesn't really, I don't think it really helps us here with a good name for... Let's see, how did they die? Maybe that can help inspire something. Clubbed to death by a wiederganger is a common theme for how people died. And yes, this is a real obituary list to a real run that is actually now fine. Hey, Grib. How's it going? Maybe you can help us. We are attempting in the last, well, the stream before last, we had a devastating early game fight. That massacre, okay. I like that. We had a massacre. Maybe it's just the massacre of the Hollow Bones Crypt. The massacre at the Hollow Bones Crypt. Let's see how is it when it's typed out? I feel like that's not bad. It's accurate. Right now, that's what I'm mentally going with. I kind of like it. It's a little simple, but you know, properly descriptive. Alright, this guy's not terrible. Determined. Yeah. If someone comes up with something better, we'll have to... We open to replacing it, I'll put it that way. Yeah, it's in the first stream for Peasant Militia. About... It's one of those things that if you're watching it, if you didn't have the YouTube, you know, progress bar, you'd be like, am I not at the end of the video? Because, you know, we're not calling it the massacre at the Hollow Bones Crypt for nothing. Oh, and I should get some ammo. Ooh, that's pretty cheap ammo. Yeah, let's get that much. Yeah, I do put them on YouTube. Let me... It is here, which you can also find in the Twitch description. I don't even know what it's called. Whatever. The area under the video, depending on your viewer. Hey, you're welcome. It's, there is visible fear, not only on the faces of the bros on the battlefield, but from the streamer as well. Do I have any smirkers on the team? Oh, do I? No, they're all stoic. I mean, this guy's got a little bit of a shit-eating grin. Is that the smirk hidden under a beard? No. I have a barber here? No. Good, yeah, the playlists. I've watched enough Let's Plays in my life of other YouTubers that don't put them into playlists, and YouTube is suggesting videos from all over, and it drives me nuts. So, it is a smirker with a beard? Okay, so it is. I know what to do. Assuming that's your request. He's pretty good, too. He's brave. It'd be better if he were cocky, but we'll go with brave. You're welcome. All right, so let's raid some caravans. That's what I'm about right now. Let's get this ambition completed. Yeah, exactly. It's weird how it's like, hey, would you like to watch part 1 again? It's like, well, I'm on part 3, so like, no. It's like, I know. How about part 7? Like, well, I mean, that's kind of skipping 5 and 6, but you know, maybe how about part 5? It's like, I don't know. All right, let's see if this is a caravan. These footsteps. Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, you have some other suggestions? Let's hear them. Let's hear them. Right, yeah, switching games to ones you've never played. That's another classic. Okay, yep. Looking forward to hearing these battle names. I played Oath Takers maybe twice? Maybe only like once. I enjoyed it. The oaths, I wish there was a little bit more to it. I understand that there's a mod by Sato, who actually helped develop it with Overhype, that expands it, which I have not seen, but I like it. I wish there were a little bit more to the oaths. All right, the End of Hope, Innocence's End, The Forsaken Clash, The Reaping, Doom at Hollow Bones, and Death's Triumph. Ooh. I like Doom at Hollow Bones, but I want something at Hollow Bones instead of the full name Hollow Bones Crypt. Feels like a good way of doing it. We are naming the battle that caused the company to nearly fall into a tailspin and completely fall apart. And the place where it happened was a location on the map called Hollow Bones Crypt. It might be a little verbose, but I kind of like a something at Hollow Bones. It doesn't even have to be Hollow Bones Crypt. Did I retreat? Not of my own volition. But there was retreating involved. But yeah, I like something at Hollow Bones. Yeah, I did retreat into a shell to cry. There's a lot of copium that happens right after the retreat, where I'm like, okay, this is okay. All I have to do is, you know, this and this and this. Whereas in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna get wiped. Like, I think I'm gonna die. And then managed to not do that. Oh, I just didn't give this guy a perk after leveling him up. Whoops. Could give him quick hands with a setup like this. He could just do a dual gripped falchion if he needs to engage in melee. We're gonna go all aggressive, you know, quick hands, big two-handed weapons, chonk, blow enemies up sort of strat with this run. Very not elegant, but that's the beauty of the Peasant Militia. We don't need to be elegant. Okay, yeah. Blanket Hollow Bones names. Let's see them. The carnage at Hollow Bones, the fall at Hollow Bones, the desolation at... Ooh, okay, these are all good. I think I have a favorite. I'm curious what others are. I have a favorite. It's not Nightmare, though I like Nightmare a lot. My favorite is just the Tragedy. Or the Ruin. Oh, Nightmare's pretty good too. Yeah, I think Tragedy and Nightmare are both, and actually they're all pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the Tragedy at Hollow Bones. It shall be named. The Tragedy at Hollow Bones. So it is official. Everything that happened before then is pre-Tragedy at Hollow Bones. Everything that has happened since is post-Tragedy at Hollow Bones. And yet, we persist. We live on. All right. Where to now? The company just needs one more caravan. And where do I want to shoot out after taking that last caravan? Probably spending a little time in the south is not a bad idea before day 40. Maybe get some nomad items and fight them before they gain dodge. So nomad cutthroats gain dodge at level 35? I believe it's 35. And nomad outlaws gain dodge at level 40. And so one of the sort of bigger picture strategies, or like meta strategies, or like, you know, whatever strategies that you can apply at the world map level, is to try to be in the south prior to day 40 and then leave afterwards once nomads gain a power spike that makes them less profitable to fight, relatively speaking. All right, let's fight some raiders. Yeah, little turd has definitely seen. He has seen things. God, the light crossbows are really not a very good weapon. I should just move this guy kind of out of the way, actually. I have some that have been claimed, but certainly nowhere near all of them. If you would like to claim one, if you have any in particular that speak to you, you can have them. Otherwise, I can just pick you a good one. Happy to do it. I think it's a fun thing. Put me in, coach. Just pick a good one. Excellent. Will do. Team's doing a lot of missing here. We're not paying you to miss. That's the spirit. There we go. All right, nice, easy warm-up fight against some briggies. Some more hats, armors, this pike, which we're very happy to see. There's actually a decent number of weapon upgrades there. All right, so let's come up with a good. And you just want it to be final_overdrive, or do you have another request? Einar is a pretty dang good one. Einar is a beast. Yeah, let's do this one. Final overdrive. Is that a Final Fantasy X reference? I hope so. That's a great game. All right, if I'm gonna make this guy a nimble tank, I don't really care about his fatigue too much. I'd really rather have hit points and resolve, at least for a while. Ah, okay. Nice. Very nice. Final Form from Kingdom Hearts 2 and overdrives from Final Fantasy X. Yeah. If you search Sight of Spira, fingerstyle guitar, after the Super Guitar Bros, who have an excellent video where two of them do it, because that's how the original track is, you'll find some random dude holding a guitar on that side of this room playing that song. That random dude being me. So I love Final Fantasy X. It is a good game. All right, let's grab Colossus. This guy's not quite ready for the front lines yet, so we'll stay back. Quick more pikes. Persona 4 Golden. I've not played any of the Persona games. I've heard they're good. They are well loved. But I have not played one. Alright, we're getting some armor upgrades going here. But yeah, Final Fantasy X is a great game. Or should I say X? It always feels weird. I don't know. And the reason I say that is because like I enjoy the game Mega Man X for the SNES, and it's... Yeah, no, it's not 10 because it wasn't the 10th installment and the character's name is X, but then I called Final Fantasy X when I was a kid, even though it was, you know, the one that came after 9. Roman numerals, man. Alright, disappearing villagers and ambush trade routes here. Oh wait, is dang. This contract from Erzberg, I actually want to be one of the people ambushing their trade routes. Right, yeah. It's my way of doing it makes no sense. Don't get me wrong. I acknowledge this. I realize. It's just one of those things that when I was younger, I don't know. That's just how I saw it. Nice. Chonk him in the head. Yeah, I think a lot of these battles, these reach weapons are going to be really good because a lot of battles are just going to be moving the whole squad forward and blasting. I feel like it would make a lot of sense to have some overwhelm, or not overwhelm, I meant relentless builds. But I've got another idea, which I have alluded to / referenced on my very first introductory stream for this Origin. I've kind of a borderline gimmicky build, but one that I want to take for a spin. That well, you'll just have to wait and see. Let's level up this backline thrower. Get him the much needed fast adaptation. And this guy's got such terrible melee skill that I almost don't even want to bother investing and just say, don't ever fight in melee. Well, no, I mean, you know, the build is, it's an experiment. It's not exactly a meme, but it's we're gonna be making some interesting builds. I did use the word gimmick, and well, gimmick is probably accurate. Aha. We have a peddler and a rat catcher. One of the fun things about Peasant Militia is, you know, I've seen a lot of these so many times I don't read through them at this point, but they have very cute interactions between the lowborn. A peddler and a rat catcher, with cute interactions of the peddler being a swarmy salesman and the rat catcher being, you know, a catcher of rats. Not exactly a luxurious job. Yeah, this looks like this might end up being a citadel. It is. Stone Keep, actually. Hey, Akibio, thanks for the sub. Hello, hello. How goes it? Alright, let's fight some briggies here. We can trace back where they came from and fight their camp as well while we're at it. We're just going to take all the fights we see here for a while and keep the mood elated. All these easy fights, we're going to be doing them and just blasting through. Yeah, we're looking okay, especially considering previously in the very first stream we had an event that shall be named and known as the Tragedy at Hollow Bones. And it was a true tragedy, an abject disaster, a failure, a not so great situation. And we've recovered. Oh, it's a miracle that we've recovered as we have. It really is. It was something. It was all the classic Battle Brothers tropes. Hubris. You know, I went through the 7 stages of grief all in one battle. Ooh, if you were in the first 1.5 hours, you're right at the cusp. You are just moments before the tragedy at Hollow Bones. I think. I don't know the timestamp, but that sounds about right. Yeah, it is one of the few things I am willing to call bad. Pineapple on pizza, I'm not calling that bad. The tragedy at Hollowbones Crypt, that was bad. It was very bad. It was a tragedy, in fact. A nightmare. A disaster. It can go by as many names as the Battle of Many Names. I don't think I'm going to need fatigue for a little while. I'm just going to get hit points here. Yeah. I mean, so far, I have a feeling, oh boy, I shouldn't curse myself like this, but I was going to say, the Hollowbones Crypt, by the end of this particular run, should have claimed more than any other, you know, claimed more than any other location. All right, let's grab quick hands here. Many good bros fell at the Hollowbones Crypt. Yeah, I mean, technically it was not exactly. I mean, the company lives, you know? The company survives. All right, let's fight these. We know these are brigands. This is a random, you know, there's a lot of things that can spawn in this, but since we saw brigands walk out of it, should be brigands. Yeah, I didn't hear no bell. No fat lady singing. We were fine, you know? Guessing enemy must have a decent number of ranged bros, or maybe just throwing weapons. No. I guess they are ready to jump forward. Yeah, ooh, this will be a fun to shatter. That was fun. You know, the Ghostbusters theme song, where they say, "I ain't afraid of no ghost." That's not me. I am afraid of ghosts, and so is the rest of the team. As they proved on the battlefield. In the tragedy at Hollow Bones. Oh, it was, whatever you're imagining, it may have been worse. It was bad. It was real bad. Am I scarred or am I, you know, battle hardened? I gotta press the B button. I think that as a result of that fight, I've grown as a player, as a person, learning to deal with, you know, tragedy and such. Or maybe that's simply my trauma response. Shot my dog! No, you don't shoot my dog. That's right, get him, Ground. Ground? Grond. Alright, dogs shall take you down. In fact, let's let all the puppies have their revenge. Good. Get him. That's right. Live by the dog, die by the doge. Get him, doge. Alright, that was a pretty easy little camp. Got this nasal helmet with rusty mail that we can put on someone. Let's put it on final overdrive. Let's protect that fragile little bean. Not gonna let any enemies hit that and do much damage. Otherwise, I guess I could give this thrower crossbow to start out with. The light crossbow is really bad. The nice thing about starting with this, though, is partially just an enemy evaluates your team's, I don't know, ability to fight at ranged differently when you've got longer range weapons equipped. Any Giga Chads? No Giga Chads. We've got some good ones, though. Little Turd is definitely not a Giga Chad, but unquestionably the company's mascot, the company's hero, one of the few survivors of the tragedy at Hollow Bones. Oh yeah, the company. You know, we've got some. We're actually like okay now. I think we've got a good mix. Oh yeah, we lost the good brawlers. Absolutely, those are gone. We lost almost everyone. Blackbeard here is, despite no talent stars, is rolling like an absolute rock star. Final Overdrive is kind of a Chad. 70 melee skill. I mean, it's post gifted, but for level 5 for a farmhand with a ton of potential growth here on hit points, really good. Grib, also really good. Definitely going to grow into an offensive powerhouse. Ruthard's good because of his talents. I mean, we've got no Chads, but the company's looking okay now. We really are. I think it's almost a good thing, given Peasant Militia, that nobody rise above too much, right? We're just a ragtag group of soldiers. That's right, all Kevins. All right, we'll go ahead and grab dodge on this guy, I think. Yeah, drunk thrower, brute thrower, club-footed dayteller. Given this guy has determined, I still want to keep pumping his melee defense. Stupidly, I think I'm going to do one more point of resolve here. He doesn't really need it. I don't know. Of all the people that don't need resolve, Ruthard is one that doesn't need resolve. We'll take a little more. And same deal, we'll grab dodge. We are right around the corner from Nimble, getting close. So we'll take a little journey into the desert here. The game is being very quiet. It made a really weird little sound in response. No music is playing. Kind of ominous. There we go. Thanks, game. Alright, I don't want to get too far from civilization. I don't have a ton of caravan space, and I want to make sure I'm efficiently moving back to sell most of the stuff we find. And I've only got, you know, 3 days of food. Yeah, I'm gonna loop back. I also want to make sure I'm working on chaining ambitions quickly, so doing this ambition will be good. And let's see, where's my... Alright, I'm reliable now. Okay. We'll take it. I'd also like to get a camp follower set up. So I'll hopefully get that soon. Oh, the abandoned fortress is here. It's a location that can sometimes be relevant during the Holy War crisis, if that happens. Well, I guess I should just return to civilization. Return to the road network. That was a very uneventful little period of exploration. Not even the music played. That was weird. I'll hold off on attacking any southern cities. Let's see if we can get some trading caravan from Brunstadt. Well, we knew it was going to happen eventually. Brunstadt's got, I think it had dyes. It had a couple really valuable trade goods, if I recall correctly. So this is good. Yeah, it was like, you know, there's not any fights here. I'm gonna save the CPU resources. I'm not even gonna play any music. Really, caravan guards? You don't have any, like, ranged weapons. You really just gonna sit there and let me shoot you? Really? Really? Now the game's playing some very sad music. Like, you should feel bad about this. You're the bad guys. Yeah, must protect Donkey. That is, that does seem to be their primary motivation. Donkey must remain safe. Everybody protect Donkey. Oh no, why would I move there? That was dumb. I stopped my polearm from being able to attack. So passive. Do they know that the donkey will still, like, if they just, oops, did not attack there. But the donkey's gonna die if you guys just sit there and do nothing, you know? Do they know? They might not know. Oh, they got an attack off. Goodbye, caravan guards. Caravan hands? Alright, yeah, so like I said, they had dyes. Dyes and wine. And we did get a leather lamellar armor. Kinda nice. And that was the last caravan we needed to take out to get this ambition completed. So unfortunately, I disqualified myself from the get to 16 bros ambition, but we're still looking for the sergeant sash, so I'm hoping that one appears in the next set of choices. Hey, Trounsy. Welcome, Raiders. How was the stream? Were you playing some Battle Brothers? Or was it, I think, is it Magic the Gathering? Is your other primary game? If I'm remembering correctly. I think I am, but not sure. Yeah, well, I hope that it's pre-day 40, and you can give them a bonk on the way out. Otherwise, after day 40, they might dodge your attack. All right, so we got the event making a couple sick, which sucks. You wish it was Magic the Gathering? Oh boy. Uh-oh, bringing some salty raiders. Not what you want to see. Or was it a rough go? Did nomads, did they hurt you? Is that what happened? I hope not. Because I will be bringing some hurt to some nomads here soon. I am in the desert, I'm in the south, I'm ready to find some. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. First 30 days, though, is still, that's a decent chunk of the run. I have not played any RimWorld, but I have a couple friends whose opinions I trust highly that have said they are confident that I would enjoy it, and I'm sure they're correct. Yeah, see, the opinion of that game is just so high. It's obviously not for no reason. I'm really picky about the games that I choose to play, and I have found that those that are held in high esteem usually are not only to my tastes, but I can understand why they are so highly regarded most of the time. Well, that was a ton of money we just got, so we can get a retinue spot. So what I might do is see if the ambition says there are cooks and stuff that can support us on the battlefield, and then I'll just scoop one up. Yeah, the emergent storytelling. Well, I know I watched my sister play it a little bit, and she had a really cute raccoon that turned into a cannibal and was eating other raccoons, or I don't know. She had a whole story arc of this raccoon that I don't even remember. You thought it. Yeah, no, I'm not the Australian guy. You can tell because that window behind me is real dark. This is not an Australian accent. I don't even know what this is. I'm offending everyone. Can you believe it? Ooh, we'll raid caravans that we see for free here. There is the void out that window. It's sad that so I can tell it's like the later part of summer, because normally there'd still be just a little sunshine remaining. Or not normally, but you know, just a month ago. So, very sad. So passive, these caravan guards and hands are. Why would I go there? I blocked my other guy's attack. I have a feeling it will be fine. Who's your target, caravan guard? He picked it. But yeah, behind me is just void with a tiny little reflection of the light that I've got sitting on top of my monitor. Who knows? Maybe it is actually the void out there. Just eternal darkness. Wow, this guy is, there he goes. I was gonna say he's holding out for a really long time. Alright, and actually, this padded nasal helmet is that's a pretty nice one. Pretty nice early helmet to get for sure. True. That was suboptimal. Technically speaking, I should kill that donkey and get just a little tiny bit extra. Tiny bit extra EXP. Yeah. Dovcool outside my house confirmed indeed. We'll grab just a little more resolve. Resolve is good. Maybe that's the that song Paint It Black. Maybe that was actually a song written about that very void right there. All right, let's get let's get Nimble Tank up standing in front with a kite shield. And we'll give him some jabs because that will make enemies very excited to attack him. And actually, maybe I'll grab dodge before gifted. He's a thief after all. That is a ton of stats. And let's just grab hit points and resolve. I could, since I took dodge, legitimately justify doing like hit points and initiative. There are people out there who would hate this. I'm gonna do it anyway. They're not here. They can't tell me what to do. They're not even my real dad. So I still need some chunky reach weapons on the team. Maybe that can be provided from some nomads giving us pole maces. Fight density's been good enough that the team is euphoric, which you love to see. And actually, these bros that are sick, I really should just cycle out. I've got one that I can't at the moment because I don't have enough bros, but that's okay. Right, okay. He is sick. All right. Let's head down into the desert. Now, presumably, this road here to the left is going to go down to one or more. Oh, yeah, I guess still one or more. We know where Kabira is. But the other southern cities, one of them is almost undoubtedly down there. Possibly both. So, we're not exactly exploring into nothing. We know something is down here. So like I said, I'm going to wait for the ambition to pop up, and then depending on the options presented, if I can get the one, you know, there are cooks and blah 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 that can support us on the battlefield, I'm going to choose that one and then immediately assign a camp follower. So that's why I'm holding off on doing that just for the moment. But that is what I plan on doing. Okay, some ancient dead. Maybe a little golden goose boat treehouse. Maybe. I didn't even find it my last run. I have no idea where it is. Pretty sure I didn't find it anyway. Hopefully I'm remembering that detail correctly. Not that it really matters. Oh. I heard a sound effect. I was not paying close enough attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are necro savants here. This has changed. We need to be careful because necro savants, you know, do necro savant stuff. But especially the backline here. I'm gonna get like Blackbeard, Ruthard, and I guess Havard kind of standing in the back. And I'm gonna have the chunky two-handers in front. But suddenly, the sound effect for necro savants, that changes things. Well, there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 of them. Okay, let's get the spear out to deal with the necro savant. Spears and swords. Okay, we're gonna wait here. And I think I want to keep waiting. I can make melee contact to drive... Second guessing whether that's a good idea. I can make melee contact to cause the necro savants and the remaining auxiliaries to move further forward. Do I even want that? No? Not yet. Let's see what the necro savants do on their turn. Alright, so we got melee contact. I'm gonna wait because there's a bunch of bros. Well, not on everyone. This guy, for example. I think Grib can just attack. Maybe. No, I'm gonna wait. I want to go after the necro savants on everyone. Basically, anyway. Okay. I don't like that they chose the same general area to go. Let's see, Geralf only has fast adaptation. Alright, definitely not going to put him in a dangerous spot. Ingmar has 9 lives. You love to see it. Cool. Okay, and unfortunately they're both starting with full health. And that was a headshot there, which is nice. Crossbow bolts do almost nothing to Ancient Dead, so... I suppose I may as well move Havard forward. And then Sorrel, yeah, he's also really quite good. Leave a gap for the brawler? Sure. Ka-chonk. Alright, let's move Blackbeard forward. Nice. And maybe just back up. don't want there to be too much surface area on any one bro. At least in the bottom, where the necrosavants can jump them. And I also don't want to put the dogs out because necrosavants can turn dogs into snacks. We don't want that. Okay. Not the misses we were hoping to see. Okay. Alright, so we need to get people around Ruthard and onto this necrosavant. Same deal with that one. Get him, little turd. I'm gonna hope that we can get Sorrel. No, maybe I should hope on getting Malta out and surrounding that other necrosavant. Yeah, I mean, these ancient auxiliaries don't need blood to live. I think we're fine. I don't think this should be too spicy. I could put a dog down to draw out this necrosavant to go attack it. Maybe I don't want to do that. They ain't alive. I've always been confused by calling them undead then. What are they? Living impaired. Alright, the tricky thing is I need to get... I'm gonna make one attempt to move backwards to get Grib in this hex. Okay, and since he can't do it, that's fine. We'll just attack. Same deal here with Final Overdrive. I guess I could also do it with Kettlemead. It's probably better. Okay, so this guy will probably attack twice. Janold should live through that. And this guy will probably reposition to step on Ingmar. No? As projected. They did as I thought they would. So Janold here, the thrower. Where are you, Janold? Yeah, so he's got 2 bleeding stacks that each account for 10 hit point of damage. So we can't let him get hit again. I think it is worth getting the dog down here because they have a decent-ish chance to hit them. Not good enough, apparently. Okay. Yeah, let's put this Sorrel here. Sorrel's got good armor. Not sure exactly where I want that guy yet. I would like Grib to be able to make an attack. Let's see. Nice. Okay, proc 9 lives on the southern one. Guess they might just jump on Ruthard again. Which would be not ideal. Nope, going for the Doge. Yeah, that's the... I did mention the risk of just the dogs turning themselves into food. I didn't think they would jump that far away, but I was wrong. Alright, I think that bottom one is reasonably likely to die this upcoming turn. Do I unleash another dog? Maybe. No, don't. Why? Why? Dog. Dog, don't go that way. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna make sure that Janold at the end of his turn is somewhere smart. I know, dog AI is special. Alright, let's nestle Sorrel in, like right there. Let's just fully surround him. There we go. Oh wait, I have 2 Sorrels? That's confusing. Oh wait, I was thinking Janold. Alright, never mind. I don't have 2 Sorrels. I just can't keep them all straight. Alright. Swords are good against Necro Savants, because you just need Darnage. There we go. Alright, 9 lives procced. Dang it. That's such an obnoxious hex for him to be located at, too. So obnoxious. At least the hounds are living through one attack. Sad. Alright, let's get Adler in a position to attack next turn when he jumps on that top dog. I mean, I guess I could take a shot over the... Yeah. Okay, that was a good hit. Dang it. There we go. Finally, finally. Boy. Come on, Necro Savants. They had fancy cups, fancy rings. Cool. And we got this double mail, which I'm gonna go ahead and just throw on my heaviest armor now. Congrats, Grib. You now have mail with more mail on top of your mail. You've got mail. May as well have played after that. Well, the Ultra Chad Dayteller finally rolled something other than a +3 in melee skill. Can you believe it? I can, because that was already an incredible string of luck. But +2, hey, not bad. And let's get just a bit more resolve. And here we can either grab like fast adaptation or backstabber, 9 lives. Kind of don't hate backstabber. I feel like more bros could have backstabber and that would be a good thing. Could do quick hands. I don't have weapons for it right now, but that could easily change. I'll probably just grab 9 lives to keep this Chad safe and alive. On the back row, Janold, who got wrecked just a little bit. Just a bit. Just a smidge. Go ahead and pump up Janold's stats a bit. And might just grab 9 lives and then I can leave Janold out. Some pretty abysmal stats with this deep chest cut. Let's grab 9. Geralf the Drunken Thrower. We'll grab some offensive stats and just quick hands. Whoa, not steel brow, quick hands. Adler up next. grab hit points. And dodge is really good value. I'd love to get him either Colossus or 9, and probably Colossus, but he's got quite a lot of initiative. So let's go dodge. Could also be convinced to do quick hands and give him like a Kopesh. Yeah, like an axe throwing, like in real life. Yeah, I have. I've gone to a few actually. It's surprisingly fun. It's like more fun than you would think it would be. Oh boy, I did not consume any alcohol. That felt. They did serve. Oh, that's not even true. I think I did have a beer. It's very irresponsible though, because they're real axes. Or at least they are at the couple places that I've been to. But it's weirdly a lot of fun. More fun than I figured it might be. Alright. I think we just keep going south. Take a peek on this mountain. It's dark, we can't see very far. Drunken thrower, not that weird. Who are we to judge? True. Who am I to judge the drunken thrower when I myself, at least at one point, was a drunken thrower? I was looking to fight nomads. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. However, is this in range? I suspect it might be, actually. It's not that bad. No, the stone, those come from slings. Lots of outlaws, a few archers, and a nomad leader. This like isn't that bad, right? This really isn't bad at all. We kind of just have like an overwhelming number of weapons. I was proud of that joke. Alright, let's make sure everyone on the front line's got kind of either fully repaired armors or the best armors. Little turd might take some hits here at the beginning. I could give him a like a pocket shield, but he'll just start out with it equipped. And he'll pull out the banner. We don't need the banner right at the very beginning after all, right when all of the arrows are getting shot at the team. Yeah. Do I want to bring in, I've got just one net, do I want to bring that for the leader? I think I do. I'm gonna put it on Havard, who I don't think needs this spear. Alright, let's do this. And I think this fight, there's a little risk, depending on how the outlaws are outfitted, but let's try it. I see a lot of whips, that's good for us. The pole maces are a little spooky. Ooh, that guy did a little quick front back step. That was fun. Okay, so how far do I want to move forward? Yeah, so their leader doesn't have any special armor, but he does have the decent southern mace. I'll probably move up 2 hexes and just keep the team kind of perfectly in formation. That's my current plan. I'm gonna force them to go first, except for... No, never mind. I thought Kettlemund would be faster. He's not. Okay, I think I like moving up too. And actually, though Janel does have 9 lives, I guess, given this deep chest cut, he's vulnerable enough. I should be more careful. Let's see, do I want to pull out the banner? Probably yes, especially because he's got cover from this supplies. And we are just about to truly be doing some battle in this game of Battle Brothers. Wow, that pole mace on top, that was just a dumb thing for him to do. That was a bad move, Mr. Nomad. Not smart. FA Sling to mess with AI targeting seems cheesier than some of those rules though, no? I don't know. Possibly? I mean, depends on... Some of my rules aren't even necessarily purely anti-cheese. For example, no repairing items exclusively for resale is just a house rule that, to me, makes the game more enjoyable to play. We'll see. It's something that I've never actually meaningfully done, and I suspect is actually more of a gimmick than it is effective, if we're being honest. But we'll see. That is a valid criticism of the build plan. Yeah, it's also a lot of investment. And I think under other circumstances, it wouldn't be... I should have put this dog down before I attacked. Under other circumstances, it wouldn't be as effective. Part of the benefit that I'm going to derive from it is the fact that I'm pairing it with the Berserk Chain. So after attacking twice with the sling, that next turn, when you quick hands, it's like you spent 30 fatigue in the first round, but you actually spent 15 and you got it back. That part's a little cheesy. Alright. And I think Kettlemund is gonna back up so as not to die. That's my Doge. Rude. yeah, the way I kind of view AI cheese generally is that if it makes the AI like unable to engage with you, then it's cheese, and it's not fun and also kind of dumb and against the spirit of the game. There's a few ways of doing that in this game. Fights against the barbarian madman, for example, can be cheesed in that way. And I don't do those. You can also do a similar thing with caravan guards or caravan hands at the beginning of like the Lone Wolf campaign. Also gonna disallow. But things like me making melee contact with enemies that changes the AI's behavior to say, oh, I need to charge into the spear wall, I gotta help my bros out. You know, to me that's fair game. And I kind of put artificially inflating your ranged attack in a similar boat. Let's try this big, fun shatter swing. Oh no, so that's why shatter can be bad. That's cheating? Oh no. Hey, Bajante. What is it you consider cheating? The barbarian madman thing I was talking about, or controlling enemies with spears? I know you were a fellow spear lover, so. A convert to the Spear Church of Slurgy. We're always accepting new members. Spear wall's out after all. Though this run I don't really plan on running any spear bros. Doing some different stuff this one. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Alright, Blackbeard. Let's ensure this outlaw gets taken out. I suppose Sorrel can probably engage that leader, especially if he hits him. Alright, I'm gonna back Kettlemund up just so these archers don't hit him. I suppose he still has 9 lives to proc, so maybe I didn't have to be that passive. Nice one little turd. I like that. That has Dovkul cultist vibes. And I do have the Void just outside in my window. Okay. Things are looking pretty good in this fight right now. Hopefully the leader doesn't kill the dog. That would be sad. Oh, that is the converted cultist description. Okay, So I guess that's why I thought it had those vibes, because it quite literally did. Is it vibes when it just is the thing? I suppose it just is the thing at that point. Spearmen do require some, like, the main thing they require actually is just like kind of knowledge of how the AI acts under different conditions to kind of understand how and when they will run into your spear wall and when they won't. That's the trickiest part about it. Nice, good, excellent, excellent. You love to see it. And to me, they're fun. Like, they just their way of playing the game that requires like a little bit of thought and consideration for positioning. That kind of makes the strategy aspect of this game shine. Maybe like the tactical strategy part in particular. I say as I mindlessly click buttons and smash nomads. Okay, so the one thing that was good about that fight was we took a lot of damage, but it was like spread out, right? So nothing too much on any particular bro. Good trade goods, incense and silk, but no named items. We did get the heavy southern mace from that nomad leader, which is kind of nice. Yeah, chosen AI is the easiest to figure out. And that's actually kind of where it all started for me, was I realized I could use Spearman against chosen, and I used that as a springboard to be like, I wonder how it is against other enemies. And that's when it really took off for me. Okay, so a battle whip. I think in a squad this large, whips are kind of useful because it can be hard to get what's the right way to put it? It can be hard to, you know, it can be hard to just get in range, right? And the other thing about whips that's nice with Peasant Militia is disarm is kind of useful. Because again, you just have so many bros. And they're never going to be that good defensively, so sometimes a clutch disarm is just what you need. So we got a couple pole maces. Pole maces will be an upgrade over the hooked blade for sure. Though, like, this club-footed dayteller with 57 melee attack on level 4 after gifted, maybe he needs the extra +5 to hit. Yikes. God, he's special. That is a special bro. Oh, I was supposed to... Hold on. Didn't someone request... Did I do it a while ago? I feel like someone requested it, a bro being named, and did I do it? I must have. Yeah. Okay. And I guess I can start out with a composite bow equipped instead of the light crossbow. Pretty sure I did? Okay. Overdrive, yeah. Yep. Should be like right here somewhere. Final overdrive, yeah. We got him, we got him, we got him. Alright, we'll give these frontliners some Sipars. Maybe this guy doesn't even have the shield. How about give him a Pocket of Darga, just in case he needs it. Okay, I can level up this guy, Erhard, the Brawler, who is fine. Let's get some resolve. First level, he kind of needs the help with fast adaptation. I think I've got good enough armors that he doesn't need Colossus. He can take a couple hits that chonk the armor, so let's do fast. Yeah, determined, bloodthirsty. He just wants to fight. Very true to the Brawler. Yeah, we'll hope he rolls well. I mean, determined is such a good trait that, you know, he'll always be pretty decent, though, of course, like, I want him to roll well. He can be a good reserve bro, though, because of determined. He can take the mood penalty from being in reserve and then just like popping out, and even at normal, steady confidence or mood, you know, he'll still start confident, which is really nice. So he'll be one of my like sort of designated swap in and out bros for when I get injuries and things like that. So that'll be nice, at least. Okay. I don't think there's any other arms and armor I want to equip or mess with, so let's just keep going straight south and then eventually I'll go west. Aha, okay. So I did not get the ambition for cooks and others that can follow us around, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I will. Perfect. I've got it open. I will take a look after the stream. This is the one you're referencing like a couple days ago, right? I never did see it. I don't go on Reddit often enough to catch everything. I just go there, see a bunch of nonsense, get sad, make a comment on a post, and then leave. Scarred. Damaged. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not seeing the ambition for a camp follower, which is what I was kind of hoping for to hold things off. However, we do have a sort of immediate complete one in Rally the Troops, so we will do that. Let's see what's going on here. Nachos fighting nothing. 9 nachos. Actually, this guy shouldn't even be using that mace. To love the Carnival of Nonsense? Ugh. I don't know that I'm not that strong. I can't do it. I'm too weak. I'm too weak. And then lots of Ifrits. The Nachos I'll fight. The Ifrits... yeah. Alright. I mean, I could fight the Ifrits. The thing is Ifrit fights just don't get you much. Except for injuries. Especially pre-nimble. Even if I give the front line here kite shields, nah. It's not gonna be worth it. Alright, cool. We have our Sergeant Sash that we got from choosing the ambition, where you just have someone with Rally the Troops. We have someone with Rally the Troops. It immediately completes. We get the Sergeant Sash, and then Little Turd can stand on the front and look good, which inspires the rest of the squad. Are Ifrit fights worth it ever? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I can envision in the arena. Oh yeah, we're really polishing this turd. This turd is becoming something special. All right, sandstorm, ambush, trade routes. Hello. Hello, razzle dazzle. We're gonna have a fire sale here, and I am for it. Can maybe take a look at shepherds. I do want a couple more ranged bros. Anyway, definitely selling stuff here. Yes, Hexen can at least give you components for like endgame crafting things. Ifrits, I mean, crafting components you can make from them are fire pots. Just buy them. Yeah, I also find Hexen more fun than Ifrits. Ifrits are pain both for me and the bros on the battlefield. Alright, and actually, these reinforced nomad helmets, I'm sure, yeah, I should have equipped those. The Nomad light helmets can legit be part of certain nimble setups. But I'm still a couple levels from nimble, even on my highest level bros, so I'll probably just get rid of them for now. This scimitar I should equip on one of my throwers. Or even like here. On Ingmar. Okay, that seems good. So real quick, I'll take a look at the shepherd. I don't like paying for the weapon, but I guess it's fine. And I could take a look at a butcher. I don't really need more generic frontliners at all, so it's kind of a waste of money. Not great. We are so back. We are indeed. We're alive and well, question mark? Alright, so Jahaf is not great. But I am going to buy just a couple indebted here to hold on to things that I might want to use later, and the sling is one of them. That's true, they are swaggy and curved swords. Curved swords are better than straight swords. Absolutely. Yeah, nothing bad has happened. We're in good shape so far. This guy is so bad, I think I might just fire him. I'm looking for throwers, but I'm not looking for that thrower. And we'll also make these guys into armor stands. Backup nimble sets, and we'll give them weapons and things like that that we might want to use, but we're not going to use right now. Actually, do I even... Yeah, maybe I don't even need those. I might just sell them. Let's keep a couple pocket knives. Okay. Let's sell stuff. I don't re-roll seed no matter how bad starting bros in position. Absolutely not. I take whatever garbage, trash, map, and bros the game throws at me, and I make them into champions. In fact, I almost want the seed to be bad, because that's more fun. Ooh, now these kite shields, those are legit something that I will hang on to. You never know when you're gonna fight some angry gobos, and you want to put some kite shields on. Give me your weary, you're sick, you're club-footed. Exactly, exactly. Oh yeah, dude, Deserters, as I've previously mentioned, Deserters is the origin I am most afraid of for the conditions of my run rules, for sure. Yeah, Dastard is the trait where you start the combat fleeing, and it sucks. Or not fleeing, wavering? Yeah, wavering. Breaking? You start out in a bad morale state. It's like the worst trait in the game. I hate it. Hate it. Yeah. No ports, long roads, hidden icy caves. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, do I want to fix any of these injuries? This deep chest cut is kind of a problem. And I do want Janold up and really running. Ruthard as well. I guess I have a ton of money. Yeah, Hunting Ground sucks because you've already discovered those parts of the map. So you're like, have I been here since I destroyed the icy cave? Okay. Let's take this road. Is that gonna go to Kabira? It might. Do I want to do that? I kind of want to find the arena city, which presumably would be down this road, so even though they're not connected via road network, I think the other southern city is probably over here. It might not be. That could just be another northern city. But let's go over there. But yeah, finding the hunting grounds is a pain. I agree. I struggle with that a lot too. You bet northern city? Well, I'm looking for a southern city, so if I want to hedge risk, I should go against my expectations and say, I also think it'll be a northern city. Oh, ancient ruins. Well, let's keep this train rolling. More fights, more fights, more fights, more fights, more fights. Given how slow they are, these must be ancient dead, and they must be ancient legionaries. Okay. They are. Take that. Guess he can go there. No, that's... Okay. No, I don't think so. I think the ruin names are have nothing to do with the enemy in them. I think they always have the same description too, don't they? I mean, they have a new name, but yeah. They cast their long shadow something, 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 something. Okay. Let's get this guy to surround. Get him. Oh, actually I should have swooped to the falchion, I think. Probably would have been better to use the falchion there. Do I want to put sorrel in this hex? It's a little spooky. Maybe not. Earhart, I think, does not have quick hands. He doesn't. We'll just leave him with the pike. Okay. That first round, or, well, second overall, but the first one in melee contact was honestly pretty terrible from a damage perspective. Oops, I put the dog down too fast. Oh, come on. Didn't even... I even used to decapitate. Hit him in the head and didn't do enough damage. Crossbow bolts are doing practically nothing. Despite like 2 full turns of damage, killed very few ancient legionaries. Shockingly few. Disturbingly few. They managed to hit me pretty well, though. Alright, let's do a knockback. The idea of the knockback is just to break the long line of shield walls. Didn't work, but idea is still good. Little Turd is in danger. Did I turn that off? That's a misplay. I think I did, though. I must have, right? Let's get a dog on this. Nice. Good. Good. Crossbow bolted down an ancient legionary. Good. Now I feel a lot better about Little Turd's position. Raymond is in a bit of danger, though. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Little Turd. Ryman. Little turd must be protected at all costs. Alright, we're gonna go here and... Dang. I was hoping to push that one. Yeah, that was a spicy chain of events. Okay, we pushed one. There's no way to push the other right now. So he just will get an attack. Let's see. Do we care about Ryman? Are we sad if he dies? Oh, it's our club. No! It's our little club-footed dayteller who refuses to eat. Well, little turd is gonna live. Our club-footed dayteller. Not so lucky. He'll come back with him. You know, he might. That'd be kind of fun. There's a piece of me that kind of hopes for that now. Okay. Nope, missing an ear. Which is, you know, fine. Really, the only downside to missing ear is dodge value, right? Didn't really get much good stuff here. Only got the broken pikes, ancient sword. It's kind of crappy loot, actually. Well, he's got a grazed kidney, a missing ear, club-footed Spartan, but you know what? He's eager. He's feeling good. He likes this. This is fun for him. All right, we can put the leather neck guard on something. We can also put metal pauldrons on something. Let's go ahead and give Little Turd some real armor. And we'll probably have to cycle him out. Swap some armors just to give them the opportunity to repair. I could mark them for repair, of course, in the inventory. Just marking them for repair, if I plan on using them, is not against my run rules. That part's fine to do if I so choose. But I've got these armor stands, I may as well use them. And that way the drunkards don't lose my items. Alright, so what do I want to get as my perk here? I could just do gifted. I think of gifted as being really low value on throwers, but when your throwers have low stats to begin with, it's fine. It's fine as a tempo perk. It's not that good, but I think I'm still gonna do it. And do I want more resolve? Sure. I'm a resolve simp. It's just who I am. This coastline is not feeling very Path to Southern City like. Yeah, resolve's pretty sweet. Ah, good. this is the other ambition I was waiting for, which we have taken so we can immediately fulfill it. So we don't have Scout unlocked yet. We've only won 1 battle against beasts. That's pitiful. But the Drill Sergeant, a retinue that I don't think I've hired yet. I don't think. But I'm gonna do it here because I want to get to Nimble ASAP. And I've got a lot of bros who I want to gain experience as quickly as possible. And since the overall amount of experience is lower and I've kind of got a fresh set of bros, let's do it. And since I have the money, is the cook worth taking on like a cultist run? So there is a bug in the vanilla version where the hit point healing rate doesn't work because 1.3 rounds down to 1, and it's very sad. So unfortunately, I like where your head's at, and there is a mod to fix it. I don't do it just purely for the sake of my challenge run, even though it is clearly just a bug. I want to play vanilla bugs and all, where they don't benefit the player. But assuming that bug is fixed, I actually think the cook is okay, and I think cultists especially could justify, because they get silly hit point values later as Davkul empowers them. But I think that's a totally valid choice under those conditions. See, I'm gonna do the Lookout as my second, and then I'll probably do, almost undoubtedly, I'll do Scout after that. Praise Davkul indeed. Davkul does not take. He simply gives, and he gives peace. Yeah, right, I should have mentioned the mod also fixes Blacksmith, which suffers from a similar bug. The one beast fight was those direwolves? Oh my god, that's right. That was one very important beast fight. Alright, what's our... We're competent. Not professional yet. Just a ragtag group of peasants. The trials of Little Turd. Little Turd has seen some things, that's for sure. But Little Turd is turning this company of ragtag misfits into a real band of fighters. A club-footed, missing ear, grazed kidney, infected wound, dayteller. A grazed kidney that gets infected, that cannot be good. Alright, he has 17 hit points. We'll give him a bit of a break. How about that? Seems like he could use it. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be a northern city, huh? As expected, really. Yeah, I don't use it too much. I'll use it when I'm more powerful later in a run, and I don't care as much about being time efficient. 8x can go really fast. Yeah, hey, Sins. 17 HP, no 9 lives. I mean, maybe that's all he needs. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Seems fine to me. All right, so sale price here is not exceptional, which is expected. It's just a T2 city. We are looking for more throwers, so poachers as good as we're gonna get for Peasant Militia. Obtain Dice of Destiny. Honestly, not too bad. These Ancient Dead contracts are typically fairly easy, and then we'll get some very happy villagers, which will sell us the dies for cheap, that we can just turn around and resell to Ras Sanan, which does not have... Let's see, what is the name of the... Yeah, the die maker. If I recall correctly, I sold some dies there earlier. So we'll go ahead and do that so that we can buy those. The Dice of Destiny. That kind of sounds like a Jack Black movie. Wasn't it actually a Jack Black movie, The Pick of Destiny? Right? Something like that? Anyway. Also, this camp is like comically far away. Grave of the Last Fellowship. Wow, what a name. So let's go ahead and hire this poacher. Okay, look at that. That's great. Yeah. That is the kind of stats we are looking for. So there's not much of a base roll variance for the poacher. It just essentially brings up the floor super high. But 48 with 2 stars, hell yeah. That's great. This is, I almost like not even really looking at the rest of his stats. Like none of the other numbers really matter all that much except for just this one. They're fine. They're not that good, but we don't care. We're happy with what we got. So let's, because we are just about to fight undead, let's equip the axes. Let's take a moment to get that sorted correctly. How's about? We'll give him some fixed up armor. Yeah, this one, we had a fight that was, you know, it was spoopy, that's for sure. The tragedy at Hollow Bones. I don't know if you're being ironic, but we actually genuinely did have a huge setback that nearly wiped the team in a display of hubris that we have now bounced back from nicely. Let's see, do I buy tools? No. We will buy ammo, but I'm going to do it again after I get the condition on the settlement that makes them sell me stuff for cheaper. This is obnoxiously far away. All right, so we're at still like 800-ish renown, so we're a little bit away from here, so I'd like to choose something else first. We will never enter each village, city, or fortification because we attacked some that, you know. You saw the link in Discord? Okay. Yeah, it was a dumb fight. Hey, good night, Bajante. So buy and sell 25 items of trading goods. That takes a little while. It's not so bad, but it's kind of bad. It takes a little while. But we are in the south where we can just sort of bulk purchase them from some of those cities, so maybe. 5 packs of roving beasts, so we want to do this anyway to unlock the next retinue slot. Or well, to unlock the scout, because as previously checked, we've defeated 1. I'm inclined to just pick this one, even though somehow I feel like picking that ambition the game is like, yeah, we're not going to show you beasts anymore. Just not going to show them to you. You'll see no beast footprints. We're not into it anymore. Alright, we'll see if I can get there before nighttime. I don't know that we did. We did! Cool. And this is like a totally easy fight. So, no big deal. Pull out the axes and throw. You don't have axes, just shoot. You do, throw. Got him. Alright, and the rest, I'm just gonna make one big solid line. Except for that top high ground spot. One solid line of bros is the plan. May as well see if we can chunk some of these cute little auxiliaries out with our throwers. So far, not so good. Alright, let's get melee contact to make the other ancient dead more inclined to... Yeah, there we go. Go. Fast adaptation is the only reason we hit that, by the way. Just saying. Alright, little turd is a little hurt, so we'll be a little bit careful with little turd. It's fun when you can do the shatter and not feel like you're doing something intentionally stupid. Let's see, I think... Let's get the hound out. How are you feeling about the famed flail? It's whatever. Mild disappointment. Kind of like my dad felt when I was on the baseball field. Just mild disappointment. That's about how I feel about the flail. Like, I don't, you know, it's not that I don't love it. It's just, you know, it could be better. You get a kill though. Look at it go. Look at it go. Apologies for any repressed memories that I may or may not be unleashing upon people. I actually think I hate it, but I think I'm going to take this turn and just go flail. Yeah, it's not that I don't love you, but you could be better. I mean, when all-star athlete father gets, you know, a son who's more of a mathlete than an athlete. It's not what he wanted. Is that what those... You know, they might be. They might be, Trounsy. They too are disappointments. Make no mistake. Alright, can we get a kill in here? Can we do it? There's one. Yeah, I mean, the Nomad Slinger, it hits about, I don't know, 1 out of the 20 shots that you make with it, so it can't be that bad. Do throwing axes deal more bonus damage to heads like one-handed axes do? No. They do not. They are just a regular head hit. And not that this is at all related to what you were asking, but Ancient Dead have Steel Brow, so even when you're using a one-handed axe and you hit him in the head, no bonus damage. Just regular damage roll. Okay. Let's just get hit points. I could possibly be convinced to grab initiative because this guy's gonna end up with really high defense value in the end, especially starting confident. And I could grab, or undoubtedly will grab dodge. Yeah, whatever, let's do it. Why not? I don't know if that's right, but if it's right, I don't want to be wrong. Okay, let's grab more resolve here. Could grab shield mastery over gifted. Right now that's not much better from a melee defense standpoint. Let's get some other stats growing. Rumold, the Vagabond. We could give him something better than 48 hit points and then grab Colossus afterwards so that he doesn't, I don't know, get a grazed kidney when Scimitar just lightly nicks him on the side. That seems like a good idea. All right. Returning to Dornan. That was much further away than I would have liked to go. Oh yeah, dude, we've got a refugee, which may as well be the club-footed icon. They look so similar. Dornan now has high spirits. I would hope so. Now you have disappearing villagers? Well, I want to buy their cheap ammunition and their cheap dyes, and I want to do it with this settlement condition. And I do, you know, we do need to fight packs of roving beasts, so we will do this. Webnects. Great. Webnects are no problem. Yeah, we've got some real special bros on the squad. That's for sure. And what we could do too. This is my cute thing I want to try out. We're gonna make one bro start our fun gimmick thing. Then I'm gonna do this run. Alright, this will probably be a big number of webnects, given the way contracts scale with Peasant Militia. 20, yeah, so like a lot. In fact, some might call it a plethora. So, I mean, I could maybe equip the ancient spears, spear wall around the edges. It's probably not a bad idea. Do I have another spear somewhere? No, of course not. Aha, there's one. Maybe this is where this weapon belongs anyway. We do have a brute, we have a named flail. It sucks, but you know what? It feels right. And you know, weapon skills building up less fatigue. I don't know, whatever. Alright, we'll equip jabs back on the throwers instead of the throwing axes. Okay. Let's do it. Let's fight the plethora of webnects. Alright, so we're going to start out backing up 2 hexes, just so they can't immediately get in melee contact and web. And we can still spear wall, so nothing lost. No, you're supposed to miss. Final overdrive. Oh, he doesn't even have fast adaptation yet. Well, anyway, he got him. He's got, wow, 41, you know, all right, he did it. Nice job. Good work. Final overdrive. You did it. I'm proud of you. Yeah, you know, level 6 fast adaptation. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to get the 2 webnects off of the spear bro. Well, he's not a spear bro, because I'm not even doing spear bros this run. But onto the bro with the spear. Sounds similar, totally different. Okay. See, if he'd had that fast adaptation stack, he'd hit that. Actually, would he have? He would have. You know, for the skill that he doesn't have equipped. Okay. Boy, I forget that, like, when you don't have dedicated spears, they really can't do it for very long, can they? Well, silly me. Who's this Chad on the bottom? Ruthard. Good work to you, sir. Oh. Yeah, what is, let's see. Ruthard. Was he one of the survivors of the tragedy at Hollow Bones? I think maybe he was. I think that's, no wonder he's got extra good combat skills. Just makes sense. Yeah, he is pretty good for a vagabond. That's true. Vagabond is a pretty, like, not great background. And he's not bad. I know. It's Doggo. He's confident. He's feeling good. You love to see it. Nice shot. And the little spooters keep coming. But I've just got too many bros for the spooters to have a chance. Which is Peasant Militia in a nutshell. I think they're probably, yeah, I was about to say pretty close to their threshold where they should start running away. And they are. No, not doing any spear bros this run. I will have a return of the spear bro in the next origin for sure. But not this one. I've got a few other experiments I'm running, which kind of got screwed up a little with the nightmare of hollow bones, yeah. So we'll see some different gimmicky slurgy builds coming online. Not that the spear is gimmicky, it's not. The spear is excellent. This run we'll see gimmicks. Builds that don't use spears, those are memes. Those are the gimmicks. Just following my dog so that if he gets engaged in melee that I can bail him out like this. You know, I don't know. I don't know if destroying the eggs gives EXP or not. That is a good question. I have no idea. There we go. Alright, not too shabby. And the gossamer is kind of a nice crafting material that we can use to create reinforced nets or possibly light padding replacement in the future. Okay. Do I take the ones in melee defense on this guy? Maybe not. Let's grab dodge. Drunken thrower. Leveling up here. We'll take another +3 in melee attack. He's definitely going to need the stat bump from gifted. So I think we just do that here. Oh, the webnecks spawned by eggs don't drop any loot or EXP. Okay, well, there you go. So there's certainly no downside to killing the eggs. Presumably, if the webnecks spawned by them don't drop EXP, I would guess that the eggs also don't, but your guess is as good as mine. Seven serpents. That's a pretty small little pack. And we want to be fighting them beasts. So we're going to do it. Alright, super cheap ammo. Definitely buying all of it. Not cheap tools, however. I feel like the company is going to be perpetually in need of tools. Oh, 50 EXP only. Okay. Is that for Flapperjack is 50 EXP for the egg? Or for the webnecks? I mean, I'm assuming. And a 50% EXP of what a webneck would be? Interesting, if so. That would mean it is useful to take out the eggs. Oh, okay, for the spawns. Gotcha. So not dropping any loot or EXP is a lie. Propaganda. It's an okay sale price here, but I think we can do better. so let's grab our dyes. Maybe the wine? Wine's probably still worth selling. Sure. And maybe I don't need to buy the tools because there is this citadel with a workshop. So I can stock up on tools there. I'll do it. Alright, let's go fight these serpents. I'll have to be pretty careful, pretty nimble. If they suck a bro up and surround him, that would be bad. Let's get this guy a pocket knife. Alright, we'll go fight 7 serpents. So like I said, weirdly, we'll have to be a little bit careful. I'm annoyed to be fighting him in this kind of terrain because they can be harder to predict because they're going to want to stay on higher ground so badly that they might behave a bit strangely, or at least not what I'm expecting. Okay, so we're backing up so that, there we go. Oh, this one's not currently in vision. Where is it? Kind of weird. Regardless, I think I should go forward. Oh, there it is, okay. Ka-chonk. Okay. I think got him down low enough in number here that snake drummer in the back. Maybe it's the snake charmer with his little cute flute. Could be, you know. Maybe he runs and you just never see him. Get him, Doge. Why would they bother doing that? Who knows? Okay, luckily the number of snakes was low enough that they didn't present a meaningful threat. We'll take it. 2 packs of roving beasts down. So we're gonna arrive at nighttime in Goldfest, which is not what we want. All right, final overdrive. I know, surprisingly unstressful snake fight is true. We're doing something. We're gonna collect more of these slings. Yeah, snakes have a knack for moving in weird, erratic ways that suddenly they make like a little donut, a little snake donut. They're like, hey, we have the perfect filling for this donut, and it's your banner. And they grab them, and they put them in a little snake confectionery, and it's no good. Oh, right. I don't know why I swapped weapons there. Okay, I don't need to beat up the peasants. He deserved to live. All I really wanted was the victory affecting renown. The tiny renown boost. All right, so we'll head up Goldfest when it becomes day. It has, last I was here, a decent sale price or purchase price. And layer of forbidden rituals. Ooh. And then we can buy tools. Perfect. Okay. A little bit of wasted time there, but we're always going to take a look at brawlers. He's okay. Geralt is okay. We'll hang on to him. He'll be a swapsy innie. Alright, so I don't need the poison glands, I don't need the glistening scales. I might hang on to the serpent skin for the serpent skin mantle or large powder bag. Unlikely that I end up making either, but maybe I should just sell it. Yeah. And sale price here is good enough. It's actually about the same as that other city. And I'll hang on to the boar spear. We'll sell the wine. Replace it with ground grains. Sorry, team. You wanted wine? Here. How about just, I don't know, cereals? And let's just stock up on tools. And ammo. And a war dog? Question mark? So let's see. We haven't found many, we just have the one kennel up here, which is Northern Kennel, which is nice. Let's buy the dog. A little more expensive than you'd get at a, you know, a proper kennel in a tiny little citadel, but should still be useful. And actually, I have one Houndmaster. There he is. Let's give him Thorn. Alright, I think that actually is a good place for me to call it, because I am just a smidge sleepy. And it looks like our buddy Sins, who was just here, is playing some Bannerlord. So let's go see what he's up to. Looks like a fun game I've not yet tried, but definitely has testimony of a bunch of people who like Battle Brothers, so can't be too bad. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Ta-ta.